Hello everyone, this is your sharing doctor, Dr. Daisy Tay. Have you heard of this common scenario wherein you go to your doctor and you find out that you have high blood pressure and he gives you medications. He also advises you not to eat certain foods or take some diet, take some exercise. And you did take the medication religiously. You also followed the diet and you also followed taking exercise. But later on, you find out that the high blood pressure was not really solved. Maybe this is because one of the most important molecule which is needed to dilate our blood vessels are not being taken care of by your doctor. This miracle molecule is known as the nitric oxide. Nitric oxide carries a large number of critical functions in your body, including relaxing and widening your blood vessels for optimal circulation and blood pressure. Adequate levels of miracle molecule to keep your circulation and blood pressure and cholesterol healthy is very much needed. But levels of this miracle molecule or nitric oxide start to decline when you hit your age 40. And nitric oxide plummets even further as you get older. This slows down your circulation and increases your blood pressure and elevates your cholesterol. When this continues and lingers, it becomes chronic high blood pressure and chronic high cholesterol. This video will give you strategies to boost this nitric oxide and tell you how it works. It will also give you the benefits of nitric oxide in just a survey. So let's take first the benefits of nitric oxide. Number one is nitric oxide tells your arteries to relax. So they open wider and the blood flows freely, promoting healthy blood pressure and slashing your heart risks. Nitric oxide also fuels your body with long-lasting energy. It surges energy and boosts your stamina and performance level. It also wakes up your brain to send and receive signals more quickly so you can think. Think faster on your feet and feel more alert. The other reason or the other benefit of nitric oxide is that it boosts the formation of bone while slowing down bone breakdown so your bones can stay strong and healthy. It also promotes healthy cholesterol levels to keep your arteries clear and support heart health. Signals your immune system to kill dangerous invaders. It lifts your mood and sense of well-being so you can get more out of life. Allows your muscles and joints to recover faster so you can keep active and more freely. It enhances blood flow, so the more your body produces nitric oxide, the younger you feel and perform. The problem is when you're not getting this crucial health molecule, you don't get the benefits just mentioned because nitric oxide may not be produced like when you were younger. When you were in your 20s, your nitric oxide levels are at their peak. Understanding the reasons why your body produces less nitric oxide or why your body produces more nitric oxide is very important, especially those of you who are already in your 40s. Maybe we have to understand how nitric oxide is produced. Nitric oxide is produced starting in your endothelium. The endothelium lines the inside of all your blood vessels, from the largest arteries, the largest coronary arteries of your heart, to the tiniest capillaries in your cells. This thin, fragile lining is crucial for delivering vital oxygen and nutrients from your bloodstream to your cells. It's also where nitric oxide is produced in order for your body to be young and healthy. As soon as nitric oxide is produced in the endothelium, it signals the muscles of your arteries to relax, since it causes the widening that increases blood flow. When your endothelium is young, then your blood circulation is better. You have a steady current of nutrients and oxygen-rich blood circulating in every nook of your body. The sufficient amount of nitric oxide makes you enjoy all the wonderful benefits of increased nitric oxide. Now, what are the reasons for less nitric oxide production in the body? One of this is aging. As we have said, when you reach 40, your production of nitric oxide becomes lower. And when you less exercise, it makes them even drop more. The second reason for less production of nitric oxide is using mouthwash regularly. Because mouthwash, which has alcohol and other chemicals, can decrease nitric oxide because it kills off the good bacteria that plays a role in producing this miracle molecule. The other reason is taking acid blockers, which are found in capsules or pills for indigestion. You see, they disrupt the good bacteria in the mouth. The most important step in nitric oxide production happens in your mouth, so that when you want these nutrients to go to work, you take them in a pill or in a capsule. They go straight into your stomach. And when they go into your stomach, nitric oxide production is not done. Because as I've said, nitric oxide is produced in the mouth in the presence of saliva and good bacteria. You see, MIT scientists discovered a few years back that in order to make nitric oxide, your body requires saliva and good bacteria. Let's go to the natural ways by which you can improve your production of nitric oxide. And this is the nutritional part. Number one, nourishment that is needed in order to produce more nitric oxide, especially if you are older, is vitamin B12. Your cells need vitamin B12 for an increased nitric oxide level. And your brain, nerves, and muscles need it to work. The other nourishment that is needed is vitamin C. Vitamin C is an antioxidant that boosts nitric oxide production. The reason for this is because vitamin C stimulates the activity of an enzyme which is very essential in the production of nitric oxide in the body. And the other nourishment needed is a mineral which is called magnesium. Magnesium is needed to relax our muscles. They are very much needed in your arteries so blood flows can move freely. It also produces healthy heart rhythm and keeps calcium from building up in your joints. Yet many of us here in the Philippines and even in the United States lack magnesium, and they say that our statistics have found out that 80% people are deficient of magnesium. Now, what are the other strategy to boost nitric oxide production? I have already mentioned this in my former video, so you are familiar with this. But let me remind you that conscious deep breathing is very important and very necessary in the production of nitric oxide. You inhale through your nostril and exhale through your mouth. If you remember, I have discussed this in my former video that I said when I'm stressed, I just do deep breathing, especially when I go to the dentist's clinic. I do become very stressed and the level of my blood pressure becomes so high. So what I do is I just do deep conscious breathing, and in 15 to 20 minutes, sometimes even less than 15 minutes, my blood pressure becomes normal. That is because of the nitric oxide that is produced in my blood vessels. It opens my blood vessels and therefore the blood flows freely and my blood pressure becomes normal. I hope those of you with problems in hypertension or high levels of cholesterol will value this video because it will help you a lot. Try it, and maybe you can put your comments down below. Thank you, and may God bless us all.